all
I
right.
really do. I think you're gorgeous. Yeah, you really appeal to me. I think you're hot. I really, really, really love you, and I really, really, really want to take you out.
It's like being in the meat market. Hell, you know, you got your fresh choice. You got this, you got that, you got your cut here, you got all kind of cuts.
Dennis Rodman once looked straight into the camera and said something that made everyone uncomfortable. Life in the NBA is simple, he said. 50% sex. 50% money. This wasn't a joke. This was a 5-time NBA champion telling you what really happened when nobody was watching. And what that lifestyle gave him almost killed him.
Watching
50% of life in the NBA is sex. The other 50% is money. You really believe that?
Of course.
Dennis Rodman won 5 NBA championships, led the league in rebounding 7 straight seasons, and earned a Hall of Fame jacket. But behind the rings was a world the NBA never wanted you to see. No social media. No camera phones. No TMZ tracking private jets. What happened on the road stayed on the road. And Dennis Rodman had access to everything.
happened.
I tried over here over by Central Park. She had that big 3-story place over there. I was rolling the dice in Vegas, and that's a good story. That's one of good story. I was rolling the dice in Vegas, and she's in New York. She calls, and next thing you know, the pit boss said, "Hey, Dennis, you got a call from Madonna." He just screams it, right? And I said, what the hell with you, man? That's bullcrap, right? So he said, "No, Dennis, you got a call from Madonna." So I said, "Hold the dice, get the calls." And she said, "Dennis, you know what? I'm ovulating." I said, "What?" You're ovulating? I said, "What is that?" She sent a plane for me, G5. I went to the airport, came here, flew here, went over that thing over to her house, did my thing, went back on the plane, got back, held the table, started playing dice again.
So you just went there, had sex, got on the plane, and went back.
So that's a true story. That's all.
Was there at least some foreplay? Did you put some music on?
No.
You just got right to it?
I was trying to get back to the table, man.
I would have been like, you can't stay and cuddle or nothing.
You get Madonna pregnant, you really hit the lottery.
Yes.
Do people cuddle?
Las Vegas, 1994. Dennis Rodman is at a craps table on the Strip. Chips stacked high. Dice in his hand. Then his phone rings. The dealer announces it loud enough for the entire table to hear. Dennis Rodman has a call from Madonna. In 1994, Madonna wasn't just famous. She was the most powerful woman in pop culture. Rodman answers. She tells him she's ovulating. He doesn't even know what that means at first. Madonna explains the biological window is closing, and she wants a baby right now. And she wants Dennis Rodman to be the father. Within hours, her private jet is waiting. Rodman flies from Vegas to New York, goes to Madonna's place, does exactly what he came to do, and gets back on the jet. By morning, he's back in Vegas, same casino, same table, like nothing happened. Later, Rodman claimed Madonna offered him $20 million if he got her pregnant. That was normal life for NBA stars in the 90s.
Normal.
Were you disappointed that you didn't get her pregnant?
No. Well.
That would add to the legend. That would add to the legend.
Well, you know, she asked me that if I got her pregnant, she'll pay me $20 million.
What?
Chicago, 1997. Michael Jordan is chasing history. Scottie Pippen is dominating. And Dennis Rodman is dating Carmen Electra. During championship season, Carmen says they'd sneak into the Bulls' practice facility at 3 o'clock in the morning. No staff. No teammates. Just chaos hours before game day. One night, there's a knock at Rodman's apartment door. Dennis jumps up. It's Michael Jordan. He's gone immediately. That Bulls team went 72-10, the best record in NBA history at the time. And Rodman was partying until sunrise, then grabbing 20 rebounds that same night. Shaquille O'Neal later said Rodman wouldn't even shower after games, he'd throw clothes over the sweat and go straight to the club. And women didn't care. That's how powerful fame was.
Had a gun to my mouth, and I fell asleep to Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam and stuff like that. I think that actually saved me.
Yeah.
And I fell asleep like that. And I think the whole city of Detroit was around my car. stuff like that. And they want to put me in a mental hospital. I'm not mentally done, but I think a lot of people knew what I was going through.
Before all of this, before Chicago, before Madonna, there was 1993. Dennis Rodman sat alone in his car outside the Detroit Pistons arena. A gun was in his mouth. Pearl Jam played on the radio. He fell asleep like that. When he woke up, police surrounded the car. The reason? His wife had cheated on him with one of his own teammates. The betrayal broke something in him. And it reopened wounds that never healed, being kicked out at 17, living on the streets, and a father who abandoned him at 5 and never came back.
Coping mechanism for it was posting our mom. Like, happy Father's Day, thanks for being both. And that's no disrespect to the father figures. Like, still, a day to celebrate dads and fathers. But for us, that's our dad. That's our mom and our dad in the weirdest way. And even just comments like that, like, don't disrespect him like that. It's like, that's not disrespect. He's not a dad.
Right.
He's a person. He's not a dad. Maybe by blood, but nothing else.
NBA divorce rates sit between 60 and 80%. Rodman's first marriage lasted 82 days. His marriage to Carmen Electra? Vegas wedding. Annulled 9 days later. All the fame. All the access. And still, he was empty.
And maybe hope for that in the future, that I can actually try to be somewhat of a good individual and a good father to my kids. Male figures. I never had a father. My father left me when I was 5 years old. He has 47 kids in the Philippines, and I'm the oldest one. And he wrote a book about me in Chicago, and he made a lot of money, but he never came and said hello to me.
In 2024, Dennis Rodman's daughter, Trinity Rodman, sat down for an interview. She talked about posting her mom on Father's Day instead of her dad. When people called it disrespectful, her response was brutal. He's not a dad. He's a person. Maybe by blood. The cycle repeated. The man who grew up without a father became an absent father himself. Basketball Hall of Fame. Dennis Rodman steps onto the stage. And he breaks down. Crying. The man who dominated the NBA says his only hope is to someday be a better father. He talks about his own dad, a man who made money off his fame but never came to see him once. And Rodman realizes something devastating. He became the man he hated most. The NBA gave him money, fame, women, freedom. But it took the one thing that mattered. 5 championship rings can't fix a relationship with your kids. So the question is this. Was the 90s NBA easier? Or did that freedom destroy the people who lived in it?